name is Jennifer Heverin, and my application number is 0110. Later this month, I will be graduating from the University of North Florida with a bachelor's degree in communications of advertising and a minor in marketing. Following graduation, my goal is to work for a media business and sell advertising. So through my time at the University of North Florida, I have collected sales experience. I was the business manager at Spinnaker Media. Spinnaker Media is an on-campus student-run media business. This media business, it included TV, radio, print, digital, and daily news. So being a business manager, some of my responsibilities were to hire a team of sales executives, manage those sales executives, and also I had a list some clients I needed to maintain and keep happy while obtaining new ones to achieve our revenue goal. Our revenue goal for the 2018 to 2019 school year was $16,000. $12,000 of that was allocated to us by the university in exchange for advertising for their student affair groups. But the remaining $6,000 was my responsibility to raise. In my 7 months as the business manager, I raised $12,000. So I doubled it. I doubled the year's expectations. I did that by signing the biggest deal that Spinnaker has ever signed, and I introduced sponsored content for the very first time. So we actually were able to. I hired a sponsored content writer. And we worked together to write a native art. Well, they call it native article in more professional atmospheres, but we call it sponsored. But we wrote an article for this client, and also this was the first time Spinnaker was working with a client on a weekly basis for 16 weeks. That had never happened before. The thing about Spinnaker is a lot of people want to get in ads for the first 2 weeks of back to school, and they do that every semester, and maybe want to buy some print ads, and that was the bulk of it. So that was a really big accomplishment for me and for Spinnaker. Following my time at Spinnaker Media, I then accepted an opportunity to be a sales intern at Channel 4. Some of my responsibilities at Channel 4 were a lot of PowerPoint presentations, but I got a lot of experience using PowerPoint, whether it was just changing an old PowerPoint for a client into a new refreshed look, or strategizing for a brand new prospect and seeing what strategies we should use for their PowerPoint. So I got a lot of experience building from the ground up or just refreshing a PowerPoint. I also was in charge of updating the ratings for their for just pre-made slides for AEs to use in their presentations for different popular shows, so that we could putting them in a graph form instead of just showing them an Excel sheet allows them to look at us in a clear way to show how we're doing against our competition. So I was in charge of those ratings on a monthly basis. And then I also was able to attend some client need analysis meetings and understand the questions you ask and how you go about turning a perspective into a potential client into a client. So that was really great to learn firsthand, and it really showed me that through Spinnaker and through Channel 4 that I did want to pursue sales, and specifically selling advertising. So I think, in my opinion, I have a unique advantage above my competition, because I come from communications and I come from advertising. So in my opinion, the best quality someone can have is good communication skills. That is the key to being a great salesperson. It is the key to keeping clients, and it's a key to be a leader in a company. Also, advertising and marketing, there are ways to. It's a form of selling. It's selling a business from a company or a brand to a community, to a target audience. And sales is just person to person, business to business. So I think that having that perspective and seeing the different pieces of the puzzle allows me to put it together and be able to sell, knowing I know the product and I know how campaigns are put together, so I should be able to sell one. So thank you so much.